We suffer more in our weakness when we act like we are always strong. Uh-oh. People want to act like they always got it together. They could do no wrong. I'm good. You ask people how they are. Typically, they say, I'm doing well, I'm doing well, I'm doing well. Even your close friends and family members, I'm well, I'm well, I'm well. Many of them say that, but they're not doing well. They got struggles. Because people feel like if I show you some weakness or some vulnerability, I'm less than. Like, this is the kind of world where we're expected to have it all together. We're expected to always be super happy all the time, every single second, every single day. You're expected to always have your emotion together. You're expected to always have your things to be right, the way you raise your kids. The marriage is always supposed to be super on point every single time, man. And you're supposed to always be super free from all addictions and all these bad thoughts. And while that's true, the fact is many of us don't. The fact is many of us have issues internally, have issue with emotions, where we communicate, feelings. People have addictions, sex addictions, liquor addictions, weed addictions, porn addictions. A lot of people have issue with parenting, relating to their kids, relating to their spouse, having that fiery marriage, fiery relationship. Maybe issue with your parents and, certain friends in your life. You have issue choosing the right friends. Issues putting boundaries with you and your parents, and it's weird with y'all and you and your parents, with you and certain relatives. Your finances is messed up with your money. Money is kind of funny, but it's a world where it's expected to be on point with certain things. And how dare you if you have a problem? How dare you if you have a struggle? And then people wonder why there's people who are in their life, who they know, wow, they always had a smile, always seem so bubbly and cheerful, and then you're shocked when they commit suicide. Because it could be a factor that person that did that, they were expected to always be this super cheerful, have it all together, supposedly, kind of personality. No, I can't show you this about me. You're gonna look at me weird. You're gonna look down on me, or I'm expected to always have it together. I shouldn't be portrayed as this person that has this problem, this issue. Why though? These people have the kind of mentality that I'm supposed to, rather than, wow, if I have a struggle, I have a hurt, I fall short in this area, I'm having an issue with this addiction, this issue my relationships, issue my mind, that I'm not supposed to tell anybody because I'm supposed to have it together. I'm supposed to be, their perception of me, what they think about me, is supposed to be more important than my healing, than my restoration. No. Doesn't matter what they gotta think, what they gotta say. If you are not doing well, if you are seriously need help in whatever area of life, it's the reality. And those same people who try so hard to please, and I don't want to mess up this image, they got problems themselves. A lot of them, they're not owning up to it, and then they wonder why they're suffering in areas of their life that they should be thriving in. But I think this particular 2 verses of the Bible that's very powerful. It's mentioned about Daniel. And Daniel 10 verse 9. 10 verse 8. I was left alone and saw this great vision, and there remained no strength in me. For my comeliness was turning me into corruption, and I retained no strength. That's a man of God, powerful man of God right there, that admitted that, well, I got no strength in me. A lot of people can't even say that with their mouth. Can't even write that down. Because that's what you need in order for you to get healed. It's like going to a counselor, a pastor, a therapist. They're trying to get you to even admit that you got a problem. Even admitting. Because if you don't admit there's a problem, you will not get better. You will not get healed. You will not grow if you don't admit to it. But you act like, I'm Gucci. I'm cool. I'm great. No, you not. You not. But you want to act like you do. Okay, it's expected. Because it hurts to admit that. Your pride gets hurt. So what? You got feelings. Whether you a man, woman, we all got feelings. And especially men when they act like they don't got any gooey feelings. Yes, you do. Act like you don't. And they wonder why y'all suffering in silence. Wonder why y'all, especially the men, they lash out in violence, rage, aggression. One big reason, they're not admitting, man, I am broken over here. All macho, and wonder why his men end up dead. And getting caught up in some squabble with some person on the street, in the family, at work, people getting killed at work. Locked up in prison. Suicide. And one woman too, but especially the men. 10 verse 19. And said, "Oh man, greatly beloved, fear not." You are loved. A lot of people, man, especially the men, I want to hone in on the men. You are loved. Fear not. A lot of men walk around like they do what they do because they feel like they're not loved. Their dad wasn't there, mom didn't show me love. They had to fend for themselves. You are loved, ultimately by the God in heaven. You're loved by me. I don't know you. I love you. I don't know you. I may or may not ever meet you on this, hopefully I meet you in heaven if I don't meet you on this earth right now, but the way the world is right now. But you are loved. That right there will get you thinking a whole different direction, moving in a different direction when you realize, well, I am loved. I'm not just scum. I got something to offer. I got something to contribute in the world. I got greatness somewhere inside of me, despite my mess, despite my frailties, despite my issues. Fear not. Peace be unto you. Ooh, life. Be strong. Yeah, be strong. And when they had spoken to me, I was strengthened. Ooh, you need some people in your life that would be life to you. That will see beyond your mistakes and misses. Get peace. Because people who do wrong, people who stay stuck in toxic cycles, they got no peace. Because the Bible says there's no peace for the wicked. Get that peace. People who do wrong things end up keep doing dumb, foolish things, they got no peace. When you're walking in peace, you're way more likely to make wiser, stable, healthy decisions. I was strengthened. He said, "Let my Lord speak, for thou hast strengthened me." Thou hast strengthened me. Where should your strength ultimately come from? Your kids? Your mom? Your daddy? Your lover? The Lord. That the Lord gives power, strength that nothing else can give. Not a high, not a sexual adventure, partying. No! That stuff is shallow. That stuff don't bring power. It brings a little temporary thrill, like temporary excitement. I don't give real strength, inner fortitude, soul strength. But you know who gives it? The Lord, man. The Lord has strengthened my life. There's joy in His presence. There's real power in His presence. But admit that you got a weakness. Intense weakness here. Intense weakness that God needs. You need to tap into His power. Call upon Him for His strength. And get healed. Get strengthened in His spirit. God bless you.